How's it going, everybody? Getting started a little earlier today. Want to get in some Icarus. Probably play some Arc Raiders later. But for now, wanted to get some more red exotics farmed up. Probably going to go build a little base around the tree that's in the volcanic area, so that I can get all of those exotics from that thing. It's going to take a little bit to set up, but shouldn't be too bad. I've got most of everything. Let's see here. Just double checking a few things. All right. Okay. So we've got our 4 plants, exotics, out there. And I also need to make... It is the exotic harvester, this guy right here. So I'm going to go ahead and make this, which looks like I have just about everything. 3 electronics. And I don't know if there's any more trees. I only found the one, so there may be more than one at a time, but honestly, probably can't handle the processing of more than one at a time, and especially if they're spread out. So let's see, grab 10 platinum ingot, and grab a couple more platinum just to make those sheath. Let's see here. All right, we'll grab those, and we'll make the sheath out of those. And let's make 3 of those. And let's see, we got 10, that should be plenty. And then as soon as this ticks up however many we need, which I think was a little over 15, something like that, which should be about right about after this one. There we go. Cue that up. Alright, so that's going to take 1 full minute. Now, with the plants, this is our 3rd harvest. I don't know if it's going to really net anything, but we'll see. Doesn't look like it's got much longer to finish. We're all about on the same scale there. And then when those finish, I'll process them up, pack these 3 up, and take them with me over to right here. So what we'll do is set up some of these. Tell you what, that doesn't have a lot of room in it. Let's continue to use this one then. Let's see, what else we got? Okay. I would like to make a bunch of... I'm going to keep those, obviously, and keep that. So my concrete building is really just... it's a necessity, in my opinion. Let's see. Gonna need the water pump. Sort this back out, and let's open this up. And what do we got? So I don't think that the clay brick ramps are I don't know if they're any better or worse. Now the clay brick ramps do have more durability, it looks like, than the scoria, and more wind damage resistance. I still feel like concrete's the way to go, to be honest. I really do. Like, I like the scoria stuff, but let's just see. Let's compare. Resist tier 7 storms. So if we put that out there, and then I grab this beam and look at them side by side, plus 15 insulation from temperature, whereas this is plus 10. Same for the falling tree resistance. This says plus 50 wind damage. Matter of fact, let's drag this one over too. So right off the bat, this doesn't say anything about wind, so I don't think wind is even an issue. Let's see here. So right off the bat, the clay seems to be better durability-wise and wind damage resistance. So, but at the same time, the concrete has even higher, and I feel like it's fairly easy to make that stuff. And I feel like concrete can handle pretty much whatever you throw, wherever you throw it, it can pretty much handle it. It's always done well for me. So I think for now, because this is all basic stuff. I do have clay bricks, but I'm not really worried about those. I will take these though. Put those in there. Now that's just for a quick structure. There is, I mean, quite a bit in here. But I think what I might do instead is split this up between two different things. I don't know. I haven't decided. I would like to run just everything with concrete, and I mean, I do have a bit of concrete here. I should probably go ahead and make some more. Let's see. I'm just gonna put. Oop, wrong one. Totally wrong one. Put that in there. Leave that in there for now. And then let's grab this guy. Put it in there. That way we've got it. And let's see. Hang on, let me do this. Bring those back. And ultimately, what I would like to do is set up an entire pouch with ramps, posts, and flat platforms. Alright, so these are done. Okay, maybe these aren't ready yet. They should pop any time. If the other 3 did. There we go. Now that one gave me 6 by itself. I don't understand that. It's kind of strange. Let's see. I have 3, so let's just give that one 5. That one 5. Alright, so that's 30 more. And we got time, so I'll let that do its thing. Now I can go in here. And I feel like I should probably go ahead and make some more concrete. So let's do that. Do I have 2 of these? Oh, nice. Cool. I can make as much as I need. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Oh, that's why I'm off. Okay. There we go. Get out of here with that mess. Why is that even at the top? Yeah, that's where you should be. Okay. 8 and 8. That should give us 100. Yes. Alright. And let's do it again. Do it like this, because I don't want to have to wait. If I can help it. I think I'm going to leave that one right there so I can get quick access to it, and I can always get rid of it if I need to. Doesn't matter if it's sticking out like a sore thumb. Stick that in there. Well, there we go. Doesn't matter how it looks, it's just got to work this time. Alright. There's 8 of those. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll come in here, grab... I don't remember exactly how much I needed, so let's find out. Okay, it's a 1-1. There we go. So we got another 100 making, so that's 200 there and 91 over there. And none left over in here, which is fine. I don't think I stashed any anywhere else. Okay. Let's go out here and see. Yeah, these are probably... I mean, they're going to grow stuff, but it's going to take them a while since they haven't even started yet. Kind of neat that it considers this outside still, so the rock gets wet. Kind of interesting. Yeah, it's kind of strange how that works. Alright, so what we do have also is a ton of rebar, which we are absolutely going to need. So I think let's do it this way. Let's plop everything out, see where we're at. because I want to fill up the one pouch first, which is going to have all of our peripheral stuff in it. So let's go with, start with 12 beams. And 5 more of these. And 8 more of these. Probably going to have to add more screws in here. I should have hopefully enough rebar. I think I'm going to go with another, probably another at least 10 more floors, 10 more ramps. Probably going to go twice as many ramps. But then again, the floors have become very helpful out there, so I can make a ramp up, floors cross, ramp down, and I pretty much got a working bridge, and it shouldn't fall. Let's see. I know I'm not going to have enough concrete, so let's see if we've got enough made here. When those get done, I am gonna make it pump out some more. Let's just start with, let's just go with these. 10 of those and 10 of those. How much truck does this have? Making another 40, another 50, okay. And let me go ahead and go to sleep. Okay. Those both stack to 20, and that's as high as they stack. So I basically need to double that, is what I need to do. And I think I'll carry one stack of 20 walls. I probably won't need that many, but honestly, not even really worried about it. I'd rather have them. Okay, there's that. Let's grab another stack of screws. And that should have us set for that. Alright, so walls are good. Those are done. And then I'm going to put this stack here and this stack here. The ramps will go in this one. So now I'm just going to focus on what's going to go in this one here, which is going to be another stack of 20 ramps and 2 stacks of 20 platforms. And probably even, let's see, I thought about making, well, I thought about making some half pitches, but I really feel like just going with the basic simple stuff here is probably the best bet. So let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Then 6, 7, 8. Grab those out. Grab that out. Grab those. Put that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. And oop, wrong one. Every time. Every time. Okay. Then we'll grab the same amount here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay. Now, let's go with a stack of 20. Yeah, this is going to get very concrete intensive. I think I'm going to grab, because I can make as many of these as I want. I'm going to grab this and put it in here, put all the wood stuff in this one. So now we've got those, and waiting on the concrete. So now we just need the platforms. Okay. Alright, so I need to make more rebar, and the concrete is making up now. I need a lot more rebar, so let's just take a stack of 20 and make some rebar. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot, does it? Let's do this instead. Take that. I'm gonna make 6 of those. And more of those. Have screws, so let me tell you what, I'm just going to grab another stack, let's throw it in there. Probably won't need it, might, never know. Actually, it was done, so let's just grab that. Didn't make as much as I'd hoped, but Let's see how far it gets us. Got 100 concrete. Probably going to have to go visit my silica mine. But that will get us all of our platforms. And then the last thing I need would be the posts. Which again, I may not need the posts, the extra posts, but sometimes you have to reinforce it, and it's always good to have a ton of posts on hand. Okay. Then these are at least cheap for the most part. They're not cheap on the rebar, but there we go. This is just about done. Let's see. So 2 stacks of ramps, 2 stacks of floors. I'm not going to carry any foundations. I don't think I really need them at this point. You can build without them. All right. So we've got that with 1 extra space if we need it. Probably, I don't think I'll need any more posts than that. And I can always take from here because I've got enough of those in there as well. So, just so I don't run into a 6, 7, 8, just so I don't have a hiccup later, I'll drop these in here, get another 100 made up, and pick this back up. That in there. All right. Let's go check on the plants and see if they're actually growing. They are not. So, what that tells me is that these are done. And let's see what we have here. There's 10 there. There's that 10. And let's grab all of those. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 22. 122. Could have been a little more if I hadn't have goofed on 2 of them. Let's see. In there.
Danger.
Let's come back in here. I'm gonna grab this, and this, and then we'll come back and get rid of that one. And these. We'll let the beehive do its thing. And I think 2 of these should be enough. They each need 2,500, which 2, 4, 6, 7,500. And the water pump needs a little bit. Yeah, two should be plenty. Let's see here. Probably going to give these their own little pouch, so they're all together. And let's grab all of those back. Okay. So we've got our concrete. I honestly feel like I should take and swap out is it in here or here? I suppose I could take that out there, but I probably won't need it necessarily. Let's see. Okay. Just run through everything, see what I've got here. Yeah, I think I'm going to swap out the machining bench for another fabricator. I mean, why not have an extra fabricator? Got our concrete going. Need to make 30 electronics. Can I make 30? I cannot. Gonna need more copper wire, more gold wire, and more resin. There's our resin. And go ahead and get those started. Okay. Let this get started. Okay, now we've got those going. And let's see, 40 aluminum ingots. Oops, this one. Okay. And let's grab these in there, and the last thing I need are going to be the 8 carbon fiber, which I don't think I've got any stashed anywhere. None in there. Not in there. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't be in there either. So let's make 10 of those. Resin, epoxy. Now the only thing I won't have out there would be an electronic furnace, but I can always make one of those later. That one has, yeah, plus 10, plus 15, yeah. Which that says smelting speed, but I don't know if that actually matters in this case. Alright, so what I am going to do is get a bunch of this going over there. Okay. And we'll open this up, take that out. Put that in there. Oops, still not the right one. There it is. Okay. So, got the fabricator, other various things. I really should just make a bunch more green ones to keep these separate. It helps out a lot. One, two, three, four. 4 green ones. Let's see, do I have enough to make 4? I don't know. Iron nails, rope, and leather. Let's see, 20. Iron nails. There's some leather. Gonna need more leather. Alright. And let's just do it this way. Okay. And sort. Alright. Now we've got things separated out. Still wish these would stick together though. But that's alright. It's alright. These, yes, both of those need to be repaired. They have to be repaired here, which I need titanium. this back up. Okay. And let's pick a pickaxe, which I think I've got one more. I do. Very nice. We'll put that there for now. Alright, everything looks good down there. Everything looks good in there. Other than I need the cooling bandages on me. So let's just grab those. And I think I'm actually going to put the cooling bandages in with that armor right there. Okay. And swap this out. Got extra torches on me. And let's see. Let's go ahead and swap this out. Grab more oxite. Okay. And last but not least, let's see, how do I want to do it? We'll put these, yeah, we'll just put those down there, and those will go with us. I know what I was gonna do. Let's take, I mean, granted, it's probably gonna spoil before I can get it cooked, but let's try it anyway. I don't know, maybe it'll get it done. Nice. Gonna take this for the exposure resistance. And I really need more giant steak, so I may farm the giant steak out there with, yeah, I think I'm just going to take a stack of everything. That's purely for hunting purposes. Alright. Then these are done. And let's put these in here. Speed that up. Grab icebox. I'll take the stone. We'll find a use for him. Let's see. Put that in there. Doesn't have much longer. I might as well just make it faster. And I'll grab probably a stack out of here since these are nice and fresh. Okay. Salt those. And we'll drop these in there. All of that's going to go with us. Probably won't need all of it, but never hurts. Especially since I'm likely going to be bouncing maybe between the swamp and the hot zone. Let's double check our water. So I think I might need to fill that up. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. Okay, so that's full. Still got quite a bit in there. And I know, I could make the water purifier. Tell you what, let's go. Let's just see how much it is to make. We're kind of waiting for the time to pass a little more. Well, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, I suppose I could do that. 2 titanium plates, so I need 6 titanium. And how many electronics is that? 10 electronics and 14 aluminum. Okay. Now, where to put it? mean, I suppose, right? Right inside the front door? Okay. Let's go back up here. Gonna need both of these. And I think... Let's see. Gonna have to run the water. Probably from over here. Just swap these out for now. Let's see. I'm just going to put this in here because that's not going to matter in a minute. Turn these off. Okay. Let that get to work. Right. I suppose technically I could just pull power from right here. And grab water from probably right here. Okay. All right. Let's see, how can we snake it through here? Probably something like this, and then alright, yeah, that'll work. Just toss that in there. Okay, water is done. Just drop this. Yeah, we'll put that there. Put our coffee back here. And probably don't even need the sickle out. Matter of fact, let's swap that back over there. Bring the hammer back down. Let's see here, put the sickle in there. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna put this somewhere else. We'll just put it in with these. Sort again. It's going to get sorted no matter what, because I'm going to have to use get the food in the inventory. Go ahead and swap this out. Okay. All right. So, how are you looking? Looking good. Got a little bit of food left in there. Just toss that on that. Alright. So, it's making all of that. And let's just throw... So that's 3. Let's do 4. How many spots is that? 6, 12... That'll be perfect. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Toss that in there. This time we'll wash our hands and get the extra bonus. Alright. And I know I can send Slinky up to outer space, but kind of don't want to at this point. I don't mind making a little bit of food here and there. Alright. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll sort that, grab the ice, and it is a full inventory, but I'm not doing anything on the way over there anyway, so everything looks good. Okay. I'll use some buffs here in just a second. Alright. Since I know we're not going to be here for a little bit. And we're off. Alright, let's go with that one. Gonna leave that one. Got plenty of this and plenty of that. Kind of want to just run minimal on the way out, just enough to get my stamina regen going. I'll have to swap armor at some point. Once I get closer. Let's see. And we do have our coffee on, and I'll have to switch over to the water as well. And I do have a salting station, so I can pretty much cook, salt, and store everything once I get the base set up. And depending on what I don't use on the way out there, I can always turn this little ramp over here into concrete to protect it from future storms, so I'm not constantly having to repair it. Like this. Honestly, I may as well even do it. Alright, so we need the platforms. Alright, let's... yeah, we'll just throw that in there for now. And break out these. And we'll go with... where are you? Nope, nope. There we go. Yep, I'll have to come back and grab it. Okay. Not really sure what that noise was. And I know I've still got some wood platforms somewhere, I think. Yeah. Just go in there. Grab out these. All right. Good. Now I shouldn't have to worry about that for a while at least. Hopefully. It usually stays pretty well, so we'll see. Oh. Get out of here. Okay, so I need to kind of go straight and to the left. I can go this way, right? Yeah. And then shouldn't be too much further of a stretch. Just kind of keep an eye out for the sneaky ones. We'll worry about it later. I have to eat that one type of meat. I don't want to waste the buff, so I'm sure there'll be more mammoths elsewhere. Let's stay out of the water for a second. There we go. And we're heading the right way. There's another mammoth, which is good to see. And all right, so this is where we want to go. All right, we're right at the edge of it, so let's go with all right, we're gonna put these up 2, 3, 5, sort of, and where did it go? There it is. Hopefully this doesn't make me drop stuff. Okay. All right. Oops, wrong one. There we go. And then I can put this stuff. You scared me there. Okay, and let's grab this stuff back out. All right, now we can get going. Oh yeah, also need to swap out this and get rid of, let's see, that. All right. And this one should, there we go. For the first couple areas, I'm probably just going to use the stone stacks, just so I can get through here easier. Like here, I could just do maybe one ramp and a platform. Let's see here. Tell you what, just because I want the extra space, so that I can bring these out. There we go. Those and those. Let it There we go. Let's reset this, and I mean, I would like a shorter trip up would be great. All right. Don't have to struggle. Just get it up there. All right. And the next hurdle is this one. Now, I suppose, as a matter of fact, hang on, let's try something. I kind of want to just put it right there instead. That way I'm not having to double it every single time. As long as I stay on the side here, I should be good. And let's see here. I think I can run up and over there. So let's just do it. Let's do it here. This looks good. Can I do it with just these, maybe? I mean, that looks like it's... Okay, yeah, it's attached. Okay, cool. Still yellow. I also don't want to have to struggle too bad. Yeah, that's not looking so good, is it? There we go. And then let's go here, here, and there. I think I should be able to just run my way up here. I really want the easiest path, but I don't know if that's it. I mean, I suppose I could make a pathway down from here. Let's go with this one for now, so I'm not running around. Okay. Okay. That should be lined up, I think. Alright, starting to go with a little bit of a green color. And let's see. Ooh, caught it just in time. And let's see here. I can put these back up. Let's take these out. And I feel like those should help. I mean, that's blue, this is green, so Can't place it below, though, can we? Nope, sure can't. Okay. I'm alright with that. Didn't need too much. Alright, so that gives me a fast path from there over to here. Not too much work. There is a stalker there, though, and I really don't want him to mess up my fresh, new platform. There we go. And we're just about to where I need to be. We're heading there. So I need to make a straight line. Oh boy. Alright. Bother with them if I don't have to. And what I'm looking for should be, I believe, up here on this platform. Yeah, there it is. Alright, cool. And I'm going to build a base right next to it. So, for now, let's put this in here. Let's grab this out. Get that started so it'll keep all the nasties away. And I know I'm gonna need that and that as well. Okay. Nearest water source. Let's see what we have. Probably going to be one of these pools right here. I don't think I saw one up there. And of course there might have been in that area, but I think since I know this one's here, I might as well just take it. Alright. And I'll come back and set up the power and water pipes in a second. Trying to see if there was another. Nope, no water source there. I was kind of hoping for a closer one. I don't see one. I think those are the only hot springs around. Yeah, Nothing there. Okay. No big deal. We have a water source, so that's what we're looking for. Okay. And trying to see exactly the best place to put the solar panels. Probably going to put them just on top of the building that I put out here. Okay, so let's break out the basics. As a matter of fact, let's make this easier on myself. Let's find that. And this. Alright. Just put this down. I know. No shelter. I know. It's fine. There we go. Keep that stored for later. And okay, so it looks like shadows are casting that way. So and we want to be kind of in the middle here. And I'll just put the door out the side facing that way. Okay. Okay. And since we know these machines are tall, that worked out well. Okay. And let's see here. Just put those back up. Hopefully I can fit all three of those in here. If not, I can expand. Not a big deal. Let's see. Probably don't need it, but rather have it. Let's go ahead and get our machines out. And I'll put the bed down afterwards. Alright. Yeah, these do have a funky footprint. You know, will they actually fit? They might actually fit. I may actually expand it the other way instead. Yeah, I don't think I even need it to be too tall. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Come over here. And let's... put one there. One there. And... like that. Alright, yeah, that'll work. Should... let me see here. Oh, wait a minute. Why won't you fit in that spot? You should be fitting. Oh, it wanted to. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Cool. Alright, we have those in there. Perfect. And let's drop these back in here. And I'm going to grab... let's just grab 2 ladders. Why not? Yeah, I need the 2, unfortunately. Okay. Looks like it's aimed this way. So it tracks across the sky that way. So let's do this. And just might as well spread them out a little bit. Okay. Got those out, and don't need to put those out yet. Oh, for crying out loud. Go away. This inside. Okay, perfect. Since it is getting dark soon, grab those. You know what? Yeah, why not? Just put this down here in the end. Set that as spawn point. Put this Yeah, it should be fine. I hope. Will that work? Yeah, that should work. Okay. Now then. Also gonna put this. Now the general idea, from my understanding, is that it puts it behind. It should drop it down over there. I hope. Okay. Swap these tools out. Okay. Actually, yeah, I kind of do need it to go all the way down to the ground. And I can take this one and put it here. Alright, not going to connect it yet since I had so much of an issue last time. Okay. And we'll just put it next to it. And let's grab this. Okay. And I know it's time to go to sleep. I get it. Okay. Everything in there has power. And everything, well, it shows to have power. I'll just say that. Moment of truth, right? All of those have power. And the last thing that needs power, I'll just grab it from here. Alright, so now we just wait. We'll wait till the sun comes up. And this needed 15. Yeah, we should have plenty. 1500. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Of course, there's a storm coming. So those will provide 12,000 total, and I believe this needs 1,000. I think maybe it's 500. I think it's 1,000, or it provides 1,000 and takes 500. There we go. There we go. We'll just do it this way. It does show everything is connected, so that's a plus. So those two together are 2,500, and then 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, that should be just right. And now we just have to wait for the sun to come up. I could have gone with the windmills, but I don't want to waste resources on windmills. Okay, so tell you what, we're just going to swap these for now. And I think I'm going to break out the salt table. Matter of fact, I can bunch these together better so I can get access to the ones I need faster. Masonry bench, that one can certainly go in the other one. With that, carpentry, textiles, forge, and furnace. Okay. And the salting station will definitely go in there. Now I will need to go and find salt, but that's not a big deal. Let's see. Of course. Naturally, I would want to harvest this tree, and it just doesn't want me to. I don't like how close you are. Forgot you guys don't care about the deterrent. You just do whatever you want. It looks like by the time the sun comes up, the storm hopefully will be over. Okay. Conserve our light. And sit here and wait a second to see if everything works as it should. And then I can go back to the swamp and hunt a little bit. Reduce through shelter. So is it really telling me that I'm gonna have to put, like, there's nothing. There's nothing clipping through. I wonder if that's permanent once it starts, or if it goes away when the storm goes away. It's rather frustrating. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can add more space off the back of this thing, but that's kind of stupid. They're inside. Well, that's why we have 3 of them. Let's see here. I mean, you would need probably 8 or 10 windmills just to do this. Because those, I think, put out like 1750 each, something like that. Okay, so it's still showing the ashen smog. Sun is coming up. Probably would be better off. It might be better off to put them that way. Put them here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. See how long it takes for them to get the light. Because I don't want them to be too far that way. Based on when I can reset the clock. Or, well, it resets to 7. And next time around that the sun goes down, I'll try and keep an eye as to exactly what time it stops over this way, because it's just going to keep panning this way. But I think they actually have to receive direct sunlight first before they get kicked off, and then they'll keep producing for a little while after the sun passes off of them, or at least that's the way they did back at the base, so. Alright, so 10 o'clock. Okay. Looking not too bad, but it's taken till 11. I could go put them on the rocks over there, but might take it a little longer than I hope. I might have to bring them right here. This kind of seems like the middle. Well, it is starting to go a little faster now. I just want to make sure everything works before I leave. The other way could be to actually throw down a bunch of ladders and make a tall concrete pillar and just shove them up there. And they'll actually receive sunlight sooner and hopefully longer, since they're not nearly ground level. Just about there. Alright, okay, so that one's already starting to get power at 10:30. Okay, so they have power now. And this is doing its thing. 2 per minute. And as soon as it produces at least 3, so I can test each machine. It doesn't have a very large capacity that it holds, but come on. One more. Okay. And let's see here. One, 2, 3. Nice. And they no longer have the debuff. Okay, so 5 slots. I think it will go to 10. So each slot, 2 per minute. So I think that's like 25 minutes, give or take, something like that. And now that I've got a fast track over there, I shouldn't need the bed. I should be alright without it. Let's go put... We'll put these back up. Okay. Take that. Let's take that. Of course, that one. Definitely want the health. And we can always flip back and forth between these two. That should be fine. And the last thing will be I can probably, let's see, actually I think I can store whatever I want in these, so it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, we'll just stick those in there for now. Sort again, that gives me 3 slots. And anything else I don't need directly. Nope, I don't need those. And don't need that one. Keep the mortar and pestle on me. Okay, so that gives me some spots to put things in. Because I'm not going to be bringing everything back, but let's see. Double check it here. Okay. Kind of want to see if they do stack to 10 or 20. I don't remember. You know what? Just in case, I think I will take this stuff with me. Because I don't want to be caught out there without it. Okay. Wait just another minute. Actually, I don't need all of those on me. Now that I think about it, I only need 5 things. So let's put up... Yeah, let's put those up. We'll see how it does, and then I can just go ahead and pull these out, get these processed, and go from there. Start with a fresh slate. We're only at noon anyway. Okay, so we know they only stack to 10. Put that in there. Okay. And I wish that you could actually look at the network and it tell you if the quantity or capacity left in a machine that's, say, harvesting or, you know, the drills, stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Okay. So now we just go and dip back over here. And because I'm not sure what else over here would actually give you good meat. But I know that the elephants tend to give, or the mammoths I should say, those do tend to give the big steaks. Let's see if we can find one. Let's see here. Where are we? Right here. I mean, it's either going to be here, maybe over here. Pretty sure I saw one over here earlier. Only looking for the steaks. Not even going to worry about the tusks because I don't need any of that. Come on, then. Let's see, maybe you give prime meat? I don't know. We'll take that. Why not? I mean, I suppose if I am gonna collect stuff, might as well, right? Bone, leather, fur. And I'm not worried about that stupid thing. Okay. better be careful, because I am just north of where the worms spawn. Or slug. It's still a worm. Still a worm to me. I haven't heard any... Yeah, no, you give out the chicken. Let's see what you give. I'm not seeing any over here. Probably going to end up throwing this stuff just in a pouch, because if it goes bad, so be it. Not too worried about it. There was a mammoth here when I came through, but now it's not here. Yeah, still not seeing anything. Let's see here. I'm way up here. Let's aim for here. Also trying to keep a lookout for any potential red flowers. More exotics. Actually, I do need to grab some of this. Keep an eye out for both salt and mammoths. Not hearing any yet. Slim pickings for the mammoths, it seems. Let's go check over there. More of the same. Oh, yeah, duh. Gotta grab that first. Still not seeing any. Okay. I doubt they're going to give the good steaks from one of the most common enemies here, so I'll start making my way back over that way. What's this? Pygmy lob. Yep, don't want that. Maybe I hear one? I don't know. Not really seeing a whole lot though. Okay, why not? Don't need any of that. And okay. Okay. No luck, huh? Well, I've ran every direction. Let's see, maybe one pop back up. Oh, it did. Wonderful. And let's get this one before our buff runs out. Come on. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Drop those. Alright, we've got some. It would be nice to have two. I doubt this even counts. Yeah, it probably doesn't. I guess I can run back and hope another one spawns. Realistically, I only need... gonna leave that one alone. I'd like to get maybe 40 of those, so 3 more mammoths if the RNG plays nice to me. Make our way back to the base since it's getting dark. I want to see how the sun goes down, and then that'll give me time through the night as well to set up better sun exposure. Get my stamina going. Water pump is still intact. How does it look? Yep, okay. The sun has gone down at 16:51. Or maybe even a little sooner than that. So I do think that I'm going to shift... I'm going to shift those over there. Probably will put them on a platform. Okay. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but you can actually force it. Even with no power, you can still make it produce exotics. And it will actually give it to you. Just like that. All right, let's put 10 there, 10 there, 10 in there. Grab the rest of those. So basically, throughout the day, I can get, it seems, 11 of them. And let's go here, let's toss this in there. Yeah, that one's gonna go bad, not a big deal. Put out, let's shut the door. Let's grab our fire, because I am going to need it. And my bed. And, yeah. You know what? Let's try something. This is all concrete, so nothing should catch on fire. Let's see if it actually works better in here. Nope, still says ashen clogged, but it's less. It is indoor, so it wants you to have a dehumidifier indoors to solve this problem. Okay. Started over. And I suppose I can take all of the meat out of that one pouch. Let's just sort. And just take it all out. Again, probably not going to keep all of this extra meat, but Why not, right? Okay, so we want to get the most exposure. So let's put that out, and then let's grab these and one of those. I think it should work. And I kind of do want to put them over there, but I also don't want... That's probably a whole pack of Drax right there. Is that what you are? Oh, oh boy. Come on. Come on. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to come back to these. Since this has gone this way. Care for that meat, but gotta do what I gotta do, I guess. Get that out of here. Oh, come on now. That in there, put those up. There we go. All right. Let this one finish, go salt it. Right here. Okay. Toss that in there for now. Let's see. I suppose, honestly, not really worried about the rest of it. It's not the main priority. Okay, and then let's go in and grab... Nope, not that one. I know I sorted it. Come on. Is all that necessary? Same stuff, honestly. Stop. Dude. Really? I have things to do. You know, I don't even care at this point. Getting all of that stuff is going to be way too easy anyway. I really don't even need to be picking any of it up. I have enough of that back there as well. I mean, honestly, about the only thing I really care about is the leather, but I can definitely get that anywhere. Alright. Alright, I'll just put that in there. Leave that there. And then let's put okay. Alright. And we're gonna put this right. Okay. Put it right here. Okay. That'll work. And then let's see, put the ladders up. Worry about those later. Ouch. Well, that wasn't very nice. Don't know why it did that, but that's okay. That's okay. We're good. Alright. So, this should at least hopefully get us started a little earlier. Probably not a whole lot of time later, but I really wish something out here gave those steaks. That would be really nice. Alright, so we've already got power at 20 after, so not bad. Those have to be manually turned back on. So that's good to know. And let's see. I do need to find more salt. But I can find it on the way out. No big deal. Alright, let's go with all of these. And swap this back out. I'll find it eventually. There it is. It won't be full anyway, most likely. I wish there was a way. I mean, I'm sure there are ways, but let's see. Volcanic, redback. Let's just go back down here, hunt some more. Oh, he's coming all right. So is that one. Or at least it will be. Yep, come on. Come on. Let's see what you give. Nope, not worth it. Oh, not worth it. Okay. Good to know. Go back for a couple more mammoths, hopefully. Hopefully I don't have to run as far to find them this time. Fingers crossed. Also need to remember to keep an eye out for, yes, salt. Okay. There's some. Never hurts to have more salt. out for the big guys. Okay, I don't see any more salt. This should be good though. Yeah, there should be plenty. Try and listen. See if we can hear a mammoth. Don't hear one right off the bat. Just need a couple more. I don't see any right away. I'll probably just go back the other way. I know that they have occasionally spawned near the entrance. Or entrances, I should say. Nope. Well, I'm not hearing or seeing anything at the moment. Okay. I'll go back this way now. There's probably one at the exit now. Back to the volcanic area. Ah, there we go. And of course, didn't give me what I wanted. I suppose I can take this for now. Not gonna despawn the bones. I'll just let them do their own thing. But since we had a mammoth here, I can stay here. Hopefully another one will spawn in. Might as well. I'll just take the stuff off the top and leave the rest. And then listen for the mammoth to spawn in. Just want to make sure I'm not... Oh. Is that one, or is that floating thing up there? I feel like it's that thing. Don't hear anything yet. Still hearing those things. Which, I mean, ultimately they're going to respawn anyway, so... I would at least like to go back with some of that. Just keep running around. You know, I don't know if you actually provide that. Let's find out. Oh boy. Yeah, let's not hang out in this crap. This is going to be a bad one. Okay. Let's see. Put this up, and then that's for mining. Swap this. And let's see what we can find. Get rid of that. More bees, huh? Pretty big cave, not gonna lie. Only reason I want this is so that I can repair my knife when the time comes. Which I suppose, since I've got a minute, I think I actually left it back there, which is fine. I don't need to do it right now. I don't know if it's just me, but these storms seem to be lasting a lot longer. Swap that back out and put that back in there. Kind of puts a damper on the situation a little bit. I think I might actually switch over to... I mean, I could still use the pistol. Okay, not waiting anymore. I feel like I just heard a mammoth somewhere, but not sure if I did. Nope, not even gonna worry about it. Let's see. Don't really want to go that way. Guess we can see if a mammoth popped back up over here. Seems like when you come into the swamp, you don't see them, and then you see them as you're leaving. Moto, huh? See if you give any of it. Maybe? You do not. I will take the leather and the bone, though. I mean, I guess. Might as well. Not taking that, though. Oops. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Not that big a deal. So it gave me one mammoth. That gave me nothing. Okay. Drop that. Probably not worth anything worth taking, but let's just see. Nope. Don't need any of it. Alright, so we'll run out of here. Okay. Let's see. Wait too long. Let's see if we can get one coming right back in. Doesn't look like it. All right. Well, no big deal. We'll go back and reset. You gave me no choice. I've got to check and see what all drops the big stakes. That's really what I want. And if, I mean, if there's something out here that drops them, great. So I also want... Hang on a second here. Let's see here. There, and there, and there. Not worried about that. Let's grab one of these. It kind of helped, kind of didn't. Let's just see. Nope. Still nothing. Same thing. Nothing there. Try another one. Maybe better luck. Okay. Well, we tried. And throw that in there. Toss that in there. Oh, it almost did get full. Oh, that worked out well. I think I moved it to the right area. 10, 20, 30. And toss that in there. That. And that. Okay. Grab this out. I mean, you really don't have to be placed outside. You know that. Come on now. Come back, put this back up. All right. Grab our bed. Probably shouldn't do that. Let's see here. Restart the day. And before I take off, let's see. All it says is from the larger beasts, huh? That's all you're gonna tell me, I guess. Well, alright. Well, I've been killing the larger beasts, but it doesn't seem to make that much difference. Back out, here we go. Oh, I can't pass up the bacon though. There's probably more bacon elsewhere, but there we go. And there we go. I doubt the bacon will survive, but we'll see. cross my fingers that there's a mammoth right here. That would be amazing. I really should just come through here and get rid of all of this. I may do that on the way back in. Come on, mammoth. I think this time we'll just go left. How am I cold? And I know the water is like 47 degrees, but it should warm up. I wonder if they're putting the mammoths over here near the slug of the worm. Well, not hearing any stomping. Let's go up here then. Restart the bacon. All right. I won't be able to make the good bacon anyway until I'm back with my stove. I think it knows that I want my mammoths. I mean, I know they can spawn anywhere in here, but they usually have kind of like a place that they spawn, but I am just not having any luck. I suppose I could go around here, around the front side, well, the northern side of the slug territory, because it's down here usually. Maybe we'll just run around the outside. I don't know. Gotta hope for the best. Is that all of them, I think? Okay. We'll just work our way back over, I guess. I mean, it's still early in the day, so... Bummer. Thought we were going to have another one over here. No luck, huh? Those things are the most elusive out here. There's really nothing big in the lava area that I can even go after for that. Nope, nothing there. May have to run further out. Bear with me a second. Okay. Still not seeing a single mammoth. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Not really sure how the RNG works for that. Everything's so noisy out here, and it's hard to tell if you're hearing a mammoth, or an ubis, or a strider, or a drifter. I do not want to go there, I really don't. Let's try here instead. That worm is undoubtedly over there. Aha, here we go. Come on. Really? Frustrating. Let's go ahead and get rid of the carcass. And I'll go stand in here. We'll see if another one spawns. I'm not even going to keep that. I think maybe you just wander around in here and see if I can draw another one over. Stinks when the only thing that you can get it from doesn't spawn. Oh, come on. I don't even know if these count as... Oh boy. Hopefully this counts as shelter. I don't really know if it is or not. If not, I'm going to have to haul to a cave. Stand here and see a berry bush. I didn't think those grew out here. What kind of berry? I'm actually curious now. Just wild berries. Okay. Alright. And it would appear, if that does not provide shelter, so the next option is going to be... I don't think... That one's not big enough. This one is, though. Should be, anyway. There we go. I guess we can just patiently listen for... maybe another mammoth to show up. Wait for the storm to pass. Looks like the worst part's over. Haven't heard any more mammoths. Not a good sign. Alright, well. I thought I heard one, but I guess not. Ooh, this is worm territory. Something makes me think the mammoth is over there, but not gonna risk it. Oh, never mind. It's up there now. Well, I guess if the worm is over there, I suppose I can check over here. We'll just make a little trip out of it. Okay. Hey. Hey, nice. Awesome. Thrilled about that. Still nothing. Continue our run, and probably, let's see, I'm not going to run all the way over here. I'll probably just run to right here and then go around the other way. Don't see anything that way. But since I know they can spawn over here, I probably should check. jaguars over here too, I think. Well, all right. Off we go. Kind of stinks when the only thing you're looking for isn't dropping the things that you need. Oh yeah, I forgot there's that giant hole right there. No stomping coming from over there. Is that what it wants? Does it want me to pick out the jaguar? Even though it's not going to give me anything I need? Still not seeing any of the big boys. Nope. Nope. And nothing there. All right. I mean, I kind of know where one spawned. Going back over and checking doesn't hurt. Maybe the game just picks a random area in the biome to make them spawn. Well, no luck. I swear I keep hearing them, but I think that's just all of the other stuff with the same similar kind of sound. And I need to be running back anyway, so I can clear out the machine. If I have to, I can just go, I guess, to the Arctic zone, see what I can find there. Didn't find a lot of mammoths, though. Maybe it's the polar bears that give them? I don't know. It is one of the larger animals, so... What up, Corn? And that one. Still no more mammoths. All right. All right. Since I've got this out, let's clear all this stuff out. Okay. Let's see if it maxed out today. Everything's still standing. That's a win. The tree is still there, so that means it's not done yet. I guess. Oh, it is full. So it filled up today. Cool. I may or may not have forgotten to start it. Forgot these machines are so silly they don't start up the way you would think. Yeah. And all right. So that'll be 60 by the time it's done. Let's just take it out. We're going to put it in the first one. All right. And okay. All right. Get out of here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you wander elsewhere? Can you not be over here around my stuff? It's active. Why are you still here? Does nobody listen anymore to that thing? I don't think they do. I don't think they even care. It's crazy. Just act like you own the place. Okay. Waiting for the sun to come up so I can start the machines. And I think I'll stop here for now. Come on. I just want to start the machines. fact, I'll just leave this out for now. That way it doesn't bug out on me. Okay, cool. No light yet. Come on. Come on. See the little green light. Come on. Anytime. I wonder if it'll actually turn on before. Of course. Which is going to reduce the overall power of the solar panels, naturally. It just won't let me catch a break. I don't think it's going to let me have it, is it? Come on. Takes so long for the sun to come up. I'm almost tempted to push them way out there. I've already got the network ran out there, so might as well. The sun comes up way over there faster than it does here, and I want an early start. So let's see if it even matters when the sun goes down, or comes down the mountain there. Taking its sweet time. Let's see. Typically I get the sun to hit right a little after 10, I think. It's like 10:15, 10:20. Unless it decides to give it to me a little early, which would be great. Come on. Come on. Plus, I'm sure the storm is going to make the machines process slower, work slower, all of that crap. Yeah, my food buff kicked off, but that's fine. Come on. Anytime. Anytime. Yeah, I'm going to have to move those things down there because this is abysmal. There's one. There's two. Alright, so that automatically gets to working. Great. Okay. Let the storm exposure wear off. And then I'm going to stop here for now. Okay, well, when I come back the next time, I'll finish gathering up everything here. Maybe get a few more mammoths. I don't know, maybe go find some other things that might drop that particular selection of meat that we need. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out and checking me out if you're new. Appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one.